if you look at in India, the ever-increasing demand for bandwidth, that's not going to go away. And whatever networks that we have built till now, coherent technologies have helped us to deliver those super channels with maximizing spectral efficiency. Now, the challenge that SPs face now, since the business, if you look at the ARPU that we have, it's not increasing. Coherent technology will play a very important part where this bandwidth, when it moves from core to access, the footprint optimized coherent technology will come into play, where you will find more and more routers with these pluggables, coherent pluggables, coming in because the footprint is supposed to be very minimalistic at the access layer or at the edge. So that's going to be very important. That's going to be the next phase of transition. You're going to have a segment which is going to be a performance optimized coherent technology, and there will be a segment where you need footprint optimized coherent technology. So that's going to be the norm for the future networks. So using of coherent pluggables on router is just step one. Maybe that can give you a physical footprint optimized convergence. The step two would be correlation of the two layers. See, up till now, these two networks have worked as multi-layer, right? There was no correlation there. By bringing these pluggables on the routers, we start building the correlation with the help of a controller or a management station, where once the correlation starts happening, I can have a service-aware transport, which can actually help us in delivering different services. Tomorrow, I can have a routed wave that can be given to those enterprise services or the DCI services. So that's an added bonus for the SPs. Plus, you're also converging on the cost of the two networks, right? By having a converged kind of a multi-layer controller, you're actually reducing on the OPEX as well. Your operations becomes much more simpler. You can actually have a single set of SLAs, single set of performance parameters that can be tracked rather than having two separate layers. So that's step two of convergence. Not only the physical part, but also actual multi-layer correlation. I think the biggest challenge that I see is the end state architecture. We need to be very cognizant of the fact that what we want from this convergence. If someone is looking at building a converged network which is carrying all the features of optics and IP, I think that's not going to help. We need to ensure that we bring out the best experience, the proven features in the India market, and what services we want to deliver. I think that definition will definitely help us build a better converged network. I think that's the starting point. And if you look at the networks that have been built so far, again, they are not clean slate networks. We have been delivering services on these networks for a long time now. So to start this, we need to find a niche area where we can start this convergence, and from there, it can grow. So that's going to be one of the challenges that I see in convergence.